All right, 3 tennis balls are packaged in a cylindrical container. I know what these look like. The tennis ball containers look like this. If the balls just touch the top and bottom of the sides of the cylinder, how much space inside the cylinder is not filled by the balls? So we're going to have a ball here, ball here. Oh, I'm not going to do this very well. I'm going to have to change the shape of mine. And a ball here. I'm going to have to, sorry, y'all. This would make me crazy. There we go. All right, so it's touching the top, and it's touching the bottom, and it's touching the sides for this. How much space is inside the cylinder is not filled by the ball? So they want to know this empty space in between here. If the diameter of the ball is 7 centimeters. Okay, well, we're going to have to find the volume of the cylinder and subtract the volume of the 3 balls to find out the spacing. So we're going to find the volume of the cylinder. And subtract the volume of 3 balls. I'm just making my plan of what I need to do, because otherwise, if I don't have a focus, I'm not going to know where I'm going. Well, the cylinder is pi r square h. Okay. And the volume of 3 balls is going to be 3 times 4 pi r cubed. Let me go look. I'll be right back. Yep, 4 pi r cubed. So this is the game plan. I just need to know what the radius is for the cylinder. Well, the ball is 7 centimeters and it's touching. So the diameter has to be 7 centimeters, right? So half of 7 is 3.5. And then the height, if the balls are 7 centimeters and we've got 3 of them, that means 7 centimeters plus 7 centimeters plus 7 centimeters. The height of the entire cylinder is 3 times 7, which is 21 centimeters. All right, so that's going to be the volume of the cylinder. We're going to subtract 3 times 4 pi, and then the radius of the balls is, again, 3.5 cubed. All right, so I'm going to find the volume of the cylinder first. 3.5 squared times pi times 21, and that's 808.17, 808.17 minus, and then the volume of the 3 balls is 3.5 cubed times pi times 4 times 3. And that is, this doesn't make sense. Something's wrong here. Hold on 1 second. Pausing. Found the issue. I forgot to do 4 pi r cubed divided by 3. Totally mistake on my part. So these are going to reduce, and we get 3.5. Ooh, scared me for a minute. Cubed times 4 times pi, and that is 538.78. Lord have mercy. I knew something was wrong. It's like, wait a minute, I'm getting a negative. That's not right. All right, now we just subtract them to find out the space in between. So 808.17 minus 538.78, and that's equal to 269.39. All right, the space in the container is 269.39, what is it, centimeters cubed, because we're talking about volume. All right, last one. Figure below shows a layout of a backyard that is to be seeded with grass except for the patio and the flower garden. What is the area of the region that is to be seeded with grass? So we've got a yard, and we're not going to seed, which we're not going to put grass on the patio, and we're not going to put grass in the flower garden. We just want flowers. We only want to have the grass on the lawn. So we need to find out the area of the backyard, the total backyard, and we're going to subtract the patio, the area of the patio, and we're going to subtract the area of the flower garden. All right, the area of the backyard is just length times width. So I'm going to go length times width. And then the patio is a semicircle, and the area for a circle is pi r squared, but this is half of that. And then the flower garden is a square, which is length times width, or side squared. All right, so the backyard is 20 times 10, which is 200. The patio is pi, the radius, well, the diameter is 10, so the radius has to be half of that, which is 5. So that is 25 times pi divided by 2 is 39.27. And then minus the area for the flower garden, which is 4 times 4, which is 16. So 200 minus 39.27 minus 16 is the area to be seated is 144.73. What units are we using here? Meters squared. Area is always in squared. All right, that's it for your worksheet. Hopefully it made sense to you. If you have any questions, please let me know.